Double up, double up. Yeah. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. 2 turns of 4, 4 turns of 8. Sleep and get paid. Rich when I wait. I bet the bank. I set the pace. Guess what I make? That's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff for silent. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Throw me lemons, watch lemons squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch then bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mixes drown it out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. Double up, double up, double up. The money I color, 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 color. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital, digital, digital. The dash is digital. Go, go, go. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. The cash is digital. Digital, the dash is digital. Run it up. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital, digital, digital. The dash is digital. Go, go, go. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. The cash is digital. Digital, the dash is digital. Run it up. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm trying to keep my way. I'm trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital, digital, digital. The dash is digital. Go, go, go. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. The cash is digital. Digital, the dash is digital. Run it up. Digital, digital. Digital, digital. Money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it, got it. Family strong, they solid, solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it, got it. Foundation been solid, solid. Taking off like a rocket, yeah. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, 1 2 1 2.
It's just me and the fam.
Check, check.
Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you, so. Yeah, I love you, so. I love you, so. Family so lit, they say we should make a YouTube, but we don't do that. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the
check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check.
Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switch up from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes. Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no games. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. This cold weather ain't for me. Hit the bank, run your way. What you use?
For those of hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dawg. My name is Lane, and this ain't what you used to. Now we're going to take a look at meme coins. I don't think we've done that before. Not purely dedicated to meme coins. Shout out to everybody who's joined me tonight. Hey man, got Straight in the house. Got Dave P hanging out. I see Sam Webb in there and Give Me Crypto Deals. How's it going, guys? Glad to have you here. Hopefully the sound sounds okay. I'm doing a little bit of modifications to the audio things. Got me a new boom arm. Ooh. See if I can keep the mic in a... It's not so up in my facey face. Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, Joe? Glad to have you here, my man. Been watching Joe streams there. Joe streams on YouTube. If you don't know, you need to go check him out. He teaches this stuff for free. Man, today's been an adventure. I did not get sleep last night. I stayed up pretty much all night. And I happened to be up about, 10 o'clock today. And I thought, well, hell, let's go live at this spot. So I plotted out a little few things, and I posted over the Telegram there my little charts that I had planned. Nothing special. Just kind of going over, this is what, that was way before. 6:30 a.m.? No, before that. Jeez. We've been following this little guy for a while, right? Let me check this guy out. Are you not gonna click up? All right, so we're having troubles here. Anyway, we'll come over here. Maybe zoom out here. Let me talk about this. Today was an interesting day. Going on at 10 o'clock. Very thankful for the people that showed up and hung out. If you were up in the morning, Grizz and some of you guys were there, man. I appreciate you for hanging out with me this morning. But it was just kind of interesting that, you know, we came to the stream with pretty much this idea mapped out, man. We were somewhere, oh, it's 10 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we were just bounced off this area, right? So I had these areas marked out. I had a 1272 area, I believe the red line right here that we would come down to eventually. And we did. Bouncing around this area, hit the 414 area. And then, you know, my prediction will bounce from this, probably bounce from this area more likely, because it is a bottom fib area, and we'll, you know, retrace toward the 618. And we didn't actually touch my 618. I'll have to check and make sure I've got it nailed right, because they do usually hit. If it's not hitting, it makes me think, well, maybe it's a little bit more bearish than normal. Or maybe it's headed back up there now. I don't know. But I was expecting a rejection from that area and then possibly come down and test these lower areas, which is a 1618 fib. Okay. Because I use fibs a lot, especially if we're going into new territories. This is one that the little trick I have not pulled out since the bear market, you know, to catch the lower lows. And so that's what it did. But, you know, there was a game plan and pretty much what we thought. And after my stream today, I tuned into somebody who I watch, and I don't know, but they were just having a horrible time, and they were just following the 1 minute chart the whole time. Even made a comment that I don't even need the other time frames. I could just trade everything on the 1 minute. And I couldn't figure out why. My TA is telling me, and all you got to do is zoom out, really. Just kind of zoom out. If you get away from those 1 minute time frames, you can actually see what the heck is going on around here, right? We said there's a trend line here. We're likely to retest, man. I mean, that's what happens when you break and you come out of a pattern. A lot of times you'll come back and retest part of it, right? We had this little trend line here going up. Luckily, that one saved us. We could still be coming down to 57. Still could. I don't know. We're finding support here at the 100 moving average on the daily. It's hard to see. I know the bigger time frames I go up, the messier it looks, right? It is bearish, but I don't know, man. I don't understand why you would get down on the 1 minute and short the bottom, short support. And that did not make any sense to me. But, you know, it bothers me because this person charges people to train them. But then I'm thinking, you know what? Hey, we're really lucky in this channel because we can out trade every one of those guys in there, man. We can out chart them, because we can see things that are happening way before that they do, and way before they're being taught by their paid groups. So I don't know. I was taken a little bit aback by that. And then if that wasn't enough, well, after it, you know, finally did decide to bounce off of there, oh, the flagger, and I called it to the upside, and so proud of that. Just forget everything about over here, the short that, you know, I don't lose trades. And didn't, you know, if he let the trades play out, it wouldn't have stopped out and he would have won that trade. And he's not a bad guy. He's a little bit of he's a little bit of abrasive personality. Not a bad guy. I don't think he's trying to, other than not being clear about where his income comes from the trading group. You know, 100,000 to 200,000 a month is pretty good sum. And you can throw up $50,000 trades and look like a big baller. The issues I have is, you know, you're selling, you can do what I do. I bid this with trading. Well, no, I don't think so. In a bear market, you came up and it was through your trading group income, mister. You didn't trade worth a crap during that bear market. You don't even know how to short. I'm getting off topic. Let's move to something more positive. I wouldn't, if I'm not careful, I will get into a rant about this, and I don't want to do that. But it was just, part of it, I have a problem with me. Why does it bother me so much? And it's just because I think that's taking advantage of misleading people to think that you're something that you're really not. But I don't know. I see things going on and I'm thinking, well, those poor people getting trained and getting told that all these patterns break to the upside 68% of the chance of the time, and all they're learning is to trade to 1 minute, and most of these people are working 9 to 5. Most of everybody don't have the luxury not to have a 9 to 5 job. And I'm like, what exactly are you teaching them? Because, you know, swing trading, if you got a job, swing trading is your way to go, not trying to track a 1 minute time frame. I digress, and I apologize. I'm trying to get back on my, I lost my window. Where'd you go? There you are.
That's life these days. Bro chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God.
Okay, there we go. I think we're all set up. Let's go ahead and let's move on. And here I am. I'm in 1 minute time frame of all the thing I'm talking about. Just to prove a point. This isn't on a small time frame. I've been on it all day. Just charting this and keeping up with this. We kind of in a bad predicament with Bitcoin. We could be coming a little bit lower, just gradually coming back. 60,800, something like that, possible buy zone. What we want to do is see if we can bounce off this area. I do think we got a good chance to maybe tap this area, but we are in a bottom area. There is, I don't really want to look for divergence here. There's a little bit here playing on these smaller time frames. I think we got a little ways to go before we actually get the move back to the upside there, but it's a good chance we'll bounce around here midweek and maybe make a little bit of a comeback. So we really need to get to bigger time frames to kind of see what's going on here. So when you break out of a pattern, you have a good chance to come back and retest the entry or retest a previous line of support there, and that's what we're doing here. Possibility to continue down. Let's go ahead and say that. I got too many price targets there. Let's go to this one. This one's not as cluttered. Biggest thing I can say about Bitcoin is that we want to look for trend lines. Trend lines matter. And that's our main trend line that we could come down and test. That's the one that's down to, on this chart, what, in the 50s? That's not fun. We don't like that. That's not cool. We go over Bitcoin because this affects our altcoins. We will dive heavily into the memes. I promise that is coming. But first, we like to look at the market just to kind of see what's going on. That's how we get to be apparently more accurate than some of these other people. So this is our secondary trend line. This is the main one I'm looking at. Put this one on the back burner here. I do that every time. It's how God works. All right, so at the bottom of this trend line, we might find support about 61,300, somewhere through there. That would be great because we are in a megaphone pattern if we hold this trend line. Just kind of a local secondary pattern, I guess you would say. Line her up a little bit. This swing low to a high. That's where I want to start and just connect the dots there as best that we can see them. And this has been a fun pattern. A lot of coins are in this pattern right now. And I know it looks horrible when they're down there at the touching the bottom. You're like, oh God, I don't know what's going to do. Is it going to make a shoulder and dump? But we're seeing them bounce off of this and then make a higher high, just at the top of the channel. It touches the bottom, it goes up there, and we're just expecting here. It kind of just kept riding it up. So I'm expecting a bounce here, but if we don't get it, we could be, of course, dropping lower. But there is some divergence forming here that's telling us things could be turning around, at least short term, if not just bouncing up for a little bit before coming back down. We should be getting a little bit of a bounce somewhere. Let's go ahead and take a look at the altcoins. Where are you hiding at? There's Tangem Wallet. Use code DOG and get 10% off. Here's the altcoins. This is our problem right over here that we're suffering with. We're just in a downward trend. It could be 3 falling peaks. It's kind of the opposite of 3 rising valleys, but it's not the best sign, but hopefully it won't throw us down more. We should be, we got a trend line down here. We could suffer a little bit more, a few more billion coming out of the markets, sadly. But that just puts altcoins in a juicy spot for us to buy them, including our meme coins, right? Check out Total 3 over here on the bigger picture, because it's too little on that one. So you can kind of see what's going on. We're also in that megaphone pattern. And I'm tracking to find where we might find support. So I'm tracking a couple of trend lines here, because that's the first place that it would probably try to find a little support. The second would be the bottom trend line, which, it kind of touched over here almost, working on it. Good sign that it didn't. That means a little bit more up. I want to see a bounce here off of this too, man, just to see it hold. We don't want to see us all come back down to $547 billion in the market cap. At the time, it was up for us when we were over here, but we've been spoiled now. We've seen them big numbers. There ain't nothing else going to make us happy but them big numbers. That's just how it is. No sleep in the wild, I keep God Oh, we got Celinda. How's it going, Celinda? Oh, true. No, speaking facts. So many bad YouTubers. And you know, Joe, I don't think it's Joe knows who I'm talking about because I'm not going to mention their name. But I just see ego being a big thing because that seems to be what destroys traders is ego. I keep reading about it. I've dealt with it. And as sure as the world, as soon as you start getting cocky in yourself, your world's about to get rocked. And that's a law that I go by now. It's just the rule, you know. But I don't know. 1 minute, you know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, and the next minute I know exactly where it's going. But I never say that I know exactly where. I hear so much double speak, and it's just so confusing. I feel bad for new people coming in just trying to learn. You got so much to learn anyway and absorb. I don't know. It's just transparency and just a little honesty, just a little. You don't have to be the man every freaking day. You're going to mess up trying to be, man. You're going to mess up trying to be that man, and the ego get in the way, clouds your judgment. I've seen it too many times, brother. I've seen it too many times. You need to just chill it out, calm it down. I called this, I called that, I called it. It's insecurity, brother. That's insecurity. Let the people speak. Let the people speak. They got the voice that matters. They call me this, they call me that, you call you that. Let the people speak, bro. They'll be the mirror that you need to look into. Actually, they are, but I think they get deleted or banned. I don't want to get drugged down that path of negativity. No. It is things processing. Let's get into our main coins. Let's get into the fun stuff. I'm going to start with a big one because it's the first one on my list. This is coqinu. I think this is interesting. Would that hold? Is it trying to hold? Well, that's iffy. I have to go, get you on down here and try to cheat all the best that I can to make you fit in there, but that could be a diagonal. That could be a retest of a trend line is basically what that is. You need to come closer. Is this too close? So a good chance that we may be bouncing off this 50 moving average and this trend line for coqinu. Interesting formation right here, right? Price is going up to it, so it could be, by my definition, I'm picky about this, a cup and handle. Nice. Also, look at it this way. Sound effects are free tonight. Support resistance flip. Normally with the cup and handle, you'll lip out here and then you'll do a handle. It'll come back about 2/3 of the way. If it comes more than 2/3 of the way, you need to just scratch the idea of it being a cup and handle and start thinking of more of the lines of it being either a double bottom or just a continuation to the downside. Those rules I find are rarely explained. It's just immediately assumed that they're going to go to the upside. This is more of in my personal opinion, a scallop. It's just coming back to retest its breakout area, the neckline right here. Either way, it still has a great measured move, and there's several ways to get that measure to move. One, if you take a swing low to swing high, tell me where I need to buy. Its points over here at this 0.5 Fibonacci. Now, true, it can come down to this 618. It sure can. I don't want it to lose its trend line. I really don't. I mean, we got this thing going on. It broke to the upside of a bearish megaphone pattern, which means parabolic activity is ensuing, and that's what we had. Got a little bit of a pullback, but in my personal opinion, this is just the start of this little guy. Why, I believe in the Elliott terms, that would cancel out that would mean that this would have to be a whole one wave, meaning that or a 1, 2, and then your 3, which is supposed to be bigger than this one, would be freaking gigantic. We won't get into that. That's just throwing some stuff out there, some other ideas out there. But basically, flipping support, that's the biggest thing. If this holds, it's up, baby. So we're retracing to the 0.5 area, and that can give us some kind of interesting little targets here. One of which I got a little cheat code I'm gonna put there, but then I'm going to And I do use fibs a lot because they treat me so good. They really do. I'm gonna say, now if we go from here, we got the 601 or 8er. The old 601 or 8er. And here, and this is what you see happen a lot of time, and this is what this basically is. It's called an AB equals CD move, and it's doing with Fibonacci. And it's basically the leg swing low to swing high right there. Bounce it not off of a breakout. This is how you can be more accurate with this. All right. Instead of seeing the guys, oh, pull it right here. You put it on the Fibonacci that is breaking out from. So we're going to go. We haven't quite touched that 618, but we're going to go with that one. Right there we go. And there it comes up to my 0.414. I had it drawn from over here, taking it all the way from the bottom, but to nail this, the swing low for this impulse move from here to there. We did a low, high, another low. We're going to measure from this low to this high. And there we got our measure move taking us up to, what is that? I can change it here, can't I? That is 5 zeros. Was a decimal 5 zeros and 86.31. We're at 38.40 right now, so that's a pretty good come up, I think. And so if you can get it from these juicy little areas and make that little come up, man, that's 120% gains right there. Now there are some points that you might want to look at, maybe take a little profit, like right here. Personally, my strategy is if I'm trying to do that, because it's got to come up and test this area, right? It has to. That's just the rules. So before it can go higher, it's got to make sure it can get up past this side. So it's going to try to tap that area again. You front run it just a little bit, and then, you know, you take a little bit of profit early if you want to do that. Some people take profit. That's 55% profit. That's pretty good. This is on spot too. This is spot. Like $100 put in and then sell it at this point, and you made $155. 1,000. I mean, don't move the markets now. But getting up to this target over here, man, your $100 turns into $210, $205, somewhere through there. So not bad. Not bad for those spots, if I might say so myself. What you got going on here? What you got going on right here? Yeah, I like toppy tops. You don't match with that one too well, though, do you? I like to check angles. Little angles to the dangles. Huh? Oh, might you true. Well, I'm curious now. I want to see if you wick down to here into this trend line, but I think you can. That's a solid trend line right there. Or the angle for it is solid. It's got a support, it is resistance, and I got confused there. Let's turn this one off a little bit. I like to refine my trend lines. Trend lines are awesome, man. And it cut right through all this little noise right there. So that one I think might be cool if this doesn't hold. Hopefully this will hold. Maybe it will. So the 100 moving average on the 6 hour, I think that's pretty cool. Coqinu. Who comes up with these names anyway? Check with you guys over here in the chat room again, because you guys let me know when my microphone is off and when I got things on the screen. And you guys are just kind of cool to hang out with too. That's funny. Alrighty. So I will chart your favorite meme coin tonight if you want to do that. I found some more gem picks. Some really undervalued, high, good technology grade, kind of high, good fundamental grade coins to go over. I'll probably save it for tomorrow night. I don't think things are ready just to pop off right now anyway, right? I mean, just checking out the market today. I mean, there's some strong ones out there worth looking at. I think OP's about to get a token unlock there. Before we get into our next meme coin, though, it is time to talk about the altcoin alpha news by Layer GG. Let's say just a few minutes to quickly run through that. I kind of like this. I learned a lot from him. Can we make it work this time? Push the Twitter button. Oh my God, it actually worked. Smooth silk. Layer GG. BlackRock creates tokenized asset fund with 100 million. Look to Ondo. Badger DAO hints that eBTC is coming soon. Centrifuge has launched an on-chain fund management platform for credit funds on public blockchains. Floki teases an important announcement. There's going to be an announcement. No, there's not. There's not. There might be an announcement. There's not. There's really not. There is. There is. I'm just... For March 21st and plans to update its roadmap on Friday. Immutable X, King River Capital, and Polygon Labs launched a 100 million inevitable games fund for Web3 gaming. Maverick Protocol announced Phase 3 is coming soon with the first audit completed this week. Magic, according to Treasure DAO's co-founder at Caravuong, Treasure DAO plans big announcements at GDC 2024. What might that be? Portal will launch staking functionality on March 21st. Status proposes launching a layer 2 rollup status chain. This has been discussed in the forum since November of last year. TokenFi announces the launch of Yak DAO Launchpad on March 28th, while WaxP hints at revealing. Big thanks, Billy. If you get that, you're old. Stellar unveiled smart contract platform Sorbonne has launched a 100 million incentive program. Zcash launched Zashi iOS on App Store on March 28th. And there we go. There is our news and our meme from Layer GG. I liked it. Cut off the Twitter. Now we gotta unwind.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much.
All right. We successfully did it. Pulled it off. Better than before. There is a meme coin, believe it or not, that Tokenmetrics likes. I know it's crazy, right? I was shocked too. I was like, what? You're trying to be kidding me. You're not for real. You're faking me out. This is April Fool's, right? No, but it's not. It's called BABYGROK, man. And we're going to take a look at BABYGROK. BABYGROK, what you say? On the trader side, it's a little neutral, but on the investor side, it's in a buy. Why is that? It's at a $10 million market cap. That's why. Now this one's over at MexC. I know because I picked up some earlier and now I picked up some more to add to my fallen bag because it's in the red. So I am part of that $10 million market cap. A very small part though. Circulating supply is 420, whatever that is, quintillion. It looks like there is 5 sets of 3 zeros. Here's what I like. Fundamental grade is 60%. A little better than average, wouldn't you say? Valuation grade is 99.73%, totally undervalued. You got me at undervalued. Technology grade is not applicable. We don't give a crap about that. Investor grade is 65%. That's good enough for memes. Let's go take a look at the chart. All right, hold up your hand if you already FOMO'd in. Let's be honest. Come on, hit some 1-1s. Tell me if you already FOMO'd in. Let's get the dude. If you embrace your DGen, be honest about it. But hey, you got to acknowledge. My name is Road Dawg, and I am a DGen. It's a 12-step process. You just got to reel them in. So we're looking at BABYGROK. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. BABYGROK. Might you be? You're on MexC, dude. I'm spelling you wrong. That's why. BABYGROK. We've got 2 different things. Oh, against 1 USDT. Well, what is that? We're going with this. I'm going with the MexC listing here. I'm just going to pull up this whole chart here. We're going to zoom wait the freak out because that's what we do. Ooh, what is that? Is that like an 886 retracement on the Fibonacci? Like you come down to I'm scared if you go any lower. You went below the 886. That's crazy. You're holding it right now. That's good. Wow. I'm on a 5-day chart here. Oh. Okay. Hey, man. How come you ain't marked on here, man? I set you up, dudes. I set you up. I know I did. Oh, I see what I did, dude. Okay. My bad. Alrighty, so swing high to swing low. Tell me where price can actually go on this little guy. I'm looking at the 113. We came so low, and actually we're looking at the 1. For the hopium targets, right now that's the best that I can offer. This is coming in at a lot of zeros. There is a decimal. Oh my God, I can't count. And 9 zeros. Followed by 18,538. Now currently, oh my God, how are we? 6. Is that 10 or 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Currently, we're at 10 zeros and 24.94. If it comes back up and just meets its other all-time high in there, that is not registering one dang bit. Take 2. That would be 654%. And up to this bigger target at 9 zeros and 20984 would be 744%. However, the targets that we really got to see first would be right down here, 5531, and that'd be 123% gain. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can't complain. That's exceptionally well for crypto starters, you must say. Let me mark a few little targets here. This will be the main one that we got to get past and get to. You might as well just mark every freaking one of these, honestly. All the way up to the 618. Fibs make excellent targets. I like them. One of the key secrets is to take the fib and then look to the left and make sure that you got some confluence there with some previous price action, just like we do over here. It says, well, that does look like a nice little juicy area. That's got to support. It's got to flip that from being resistance now into being support. And that's why this one is so very much important right now. So for BABYGROK, I would say right now, that's your biggest target to go with. They come right back up to where we just left, 54.73. And that's a pretty nice come up from where we are right now. Now we've also got another little pullback like what we had over here. Swing low, swing high. She's also finding support here at the 786. Good chance that she may turn around. If she does fall back down, there might be a chance to tap that 886 fib area there at 1863 with 10 zeros and a decimal in front of it. However, if you get lucky enough to catch it there and do make it back up to the top over here, why, some more gains I can't talk to you about. Do I use this little guy? That'd be almost 200% gains. What if you don't make it up that high? What if you only make it up here? Say, oh my gosh, I'm rich. I want my Lambo now. 45.71 with 10 zeros. So this is the daily. Let's come down to the smaller time frames. And we see that we're fighting with this 200 moving average. So the biggest thing that I got to say about this is to be safe, you got to be prepared to get rejected off of there and ride this little sucker down. And hope that you can get above it and ride it to the upside. But there are some signs with this 50 moving average just trying to kamikaze down. It's going to struggle here a little bit. However, I do predict that with this 100 being above this 200, that will be the little helium in our balloon to give us a little extra lift up toward that 100 area above the 200. That'll be that little extra push that kind of helps us float up there. because that's our heavyweight moving average, and it's already doing the right thing. Actually, they're all doing the right thing, except for the wild ones, the little 9-1 and the 21 went bearish on us, trying to drag the 21, just being pure pressure, bad influence all the way around. Don't listen. Don't do what those stupid kids are doing. Come on back. Stay on this side of the force. Don't go to the dark side. We don't need a death cross. That would suck. I actually think that it's got enough strength here to actually break back above that 200 moving average. Might even see a little evidence of, nope, not a bit of evidence yet here on the 1 hour. So it's just a hope and a prayer right now, and just the hope of Road Dawg. See what BABYGROK does. Somebody touched my PP coin. I gotta see how my PP coin's doing on my Monopoly trading account here on TradingView. My PEPE coin, where you at, PEPE? Oh my God, I'm in the red again, PEPE. You suck. How could you do this to me, PEPE? I thought we were like this, PEPE. Well, this is my Monopoly money, and it appears that we are at a bottomless. What are you doing, PEPE? We're not at a bottomless, but we might be. We're lower. He ain't lying there. We are lower. You know, I'm gonna put me an order in. Oh, you could be bouncing here though. Well, let's zoom out to Mr. PEPE. This is a pretty strong move right here. Swing low to swing high. Now, by Charles Dow theory, we could bounce off this 50 moving average. There's also that 100 move, I mean, off this 50 Fibonacci here, the 50%. Price would come about halfway from, and it, you know, it often does come lower, and we bounce off these fibs and everything. But that's the first place really that you kind of look for it to kind of catch, and look if there's anything else that's saying, yeah, it may actually catch there. That 100 moving average on this particular time frame is saying, yeah, it might actually catch there, or it may just have a hiccup and make one more drop down here to 496. Or make up your mind, Road Dawg. Which is it? Well, if I was a fortune teller. I'm going to swing on this one right there. I'm going to put me a little order in on my paper trading. See if I can snag me up some more PEPE. And we trade, we buy. So I got me a little order put in right down here. If we come down to it, just wait and see. Wait and see. This little paper trading account is, oh, I'm down. What? How am I? Oh my God. What did I do? Did I just do this now? How am I down $544,000 on my paper? I'm down. And it's in PEPE. I feel like I just did something really wrong here. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the replay and see how I screwed this up tonight. Well, this is how you blow a paper trading account with a meme coin. How in the world? Wait, when did you get? Average fill price 0.899. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the meme coin play of the year right here, because I have just loaded up 301 billion PEPE. I think I bought PEPE out. Maybe not. On paper. I own you, PEPE. You're my frog now. I'm a 500,000 under on you. Hope you give good back rubs. I thought I put an order in here. I don't know what happened there. I bought you at 88. Oh well, maybe I'm. Did I switch over to another parallel universe? There goes the rent money. Screw you, PEPE. PEPE, what are you doing, baby? I'm expecting you to maybe, I think you'll come back down here. It's a good chance. Bounce down here, maybe bounce where you are. I don't know. If you see you're making a higher high, she makes a higher high than this over here. Well, then I would say that that probably worked out, but there's a chance that she may measure move. Let's take a look at that. Or down here. And I think that's really about all that we can look at right now for Pepe, other than to try to reclaim this area over here. Pepe in trouble. Pepe's going down. Pepe breaking my paper trade account. I didn't think you could kill Monopoly money, but Pepe did. BOME took a hit. Ooh, look at you. What is this? Who's got a better chart? What about... That's all the same, isn't it? All right, so I'm taking that this one started just 2 or 3 days ago. I already made a lower low than what she started. That's interesting. That may be promising. Here we are on the 1 hour. She's above the non-moving average, trying to reclaim the 50. There's a red cloud over here that's a little difficult to read because she's kind of sloping down and kind of thick, so there's no guarantee that she's ready to break out just yet. But let's see what the indicators say. It could happen, but it could also reject over here too. And we're seeing a little bit of curving on the 9 toward the 21. Makes me wonder. Let's go down to the 15 because we have to. Okay, here we are on the 15, rejected by the 200 and trying to overcome the 200. This time you might have a good chance of doing it. Now we got to see the 9 moving average on this particular time frame on the 15, and that's what happened kind of soon. We got to see the 9 moving average and price. Price will go first, but then followed by the 9 over this. So price will be opening above that, and we get the 9 over. It's got a good chance to maybe stick if we can get the red over it too, the 21. Otherwise, the red could get rejected and then pull the 9 back over, and then we just got another dump to the dump. And then we have this kind of thing that looks like a head and shoulders, freaks everybody out. And it's like, oh my God, it's a dead coin, bookofmeme. But it might not be. It's a good sign if it does reclaim this area, because we're reclaiming this trend line area too, right? And so that could possibly treat this as a bear trap issue, and it should probably get a strong move, a nice little blast to the upside, and start retesting these areas over here about 1.5 or 1.8 cents. If we want to get all fibby about it, I'm always looking at that 618, baby. But this 0.5 is going to come in, I think, fairly well too. Just looking at the congestion over here and the way support resistance flips. So this fib, this 618 might be a little tricky. It may cut out short on this one. So I would watch that. They may front run that one a little bit just because of the price action we got going over here. It was resistance earlier. So a couple of nice little places to look there if you want a little bit of hopium. A little higher targets to shoot for there. We're currently sitting at 1.22 cents. I've got 1.88 as a nice target, as well as 0.021 cents. Hopium target, not really hopium, but it might take it a while to get there. But that's the higher high that I would be looking for once we get past this level. Somewhere right around 34 cents. There might be one just a little sooner, around 31 or 32, but keep your eyes open there. I didn't put that one in there. And at 2.6 cents. This could give some nice little gains if there is a confirmed breakout above the 200 moving average and reclaiming this trend line. If you see price go up above there and hold that, and that is your entry, then you could be looking at 60 or right at 60% gains to the first target at 1.8 cents, 80% to the 2.1 cent area. Next target at 2.6 gets us 125%, while the one at the top gives us just almost 200%, about 191% there. Not bad gains out of BOME on spot, just spot by itself. Might be possible $100 into this and watch it turn into 3 when it hits 3.4 cents. And this one is just getting started. Who knows? It might go to a huge market cap, or it may just tank and be forgotten. Hard to tell with meme coins. Did we take a look at TOSHI? You guys that don't know about this one, this is the one that's over on Base. This is Base's meme coin. It was one that I got in early, and she already doubled. Now she's dropped back right now, but she's had a nice little. I'm not going to say it's been fantastic, but it hasn't been bad. I missed this. But I think I was getting in somewhere. It was somewhere over through here, I believe. And then from where we are now, that's about right, I think. Let's see what we got here. TOSHI. Meme coin on Base, so Coinbase planning on being hot. People come to Coinbase. Oh, there's a cheap meme coin. And it's on I don't know. That's the theory, but every chain. People are getting the meme coins on every chain. Symmetrical triangle, the most reliable, unreliable pattern out there, in my personal opinion. Nice little, scallops, trying to make scallop shapes. We'll say a little rounding there, a little pointy. They're round, but they're pointy at the same time. Charts. We got this crazy wick here. I'm gonna bring it down to the bottom and see. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Does make a nice support line right there. I'll mark you. Where that just makes this a lot more easier. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. A lot of times these will end up being a range, right? Or at least for a little while, end up being a range. In my experience. So that's what I kind of look out for them. Which also means that it can also come back down to these areas. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. Just a warning you. In my experience, these things can break out. She could break out to the downside, do something like this, come right back, get back into that pattern. Come up here, make you think she's bullish as all get out, come back down, and just range, basically range. It would not surprise me. I just continue these trend lines as I follow them, and a lot of times it will respect those trend lines as it plays out. I'm not big on anything in this, so it'll just stay here and condense until finally price gets squeezed and everything, and then it's going to go one way or the other. But with this one, sometimes maybe this will be helpful. Nice little rounding shapes do seem to kind of help us swing a little bit further to the upside, it seems. So there might be something there. You can also do this little move here too, because boom shakalaka. Remember the little trick? 618, the fib. Yeah, and it comes over here to this same little fib area that we got 0.004. So that kind of makes that one a little bit more important to me. Just for that fact, a little confidence there never hurt. So two nice little targets, 0.0004, 0.000488, currently sitting at 0.00025. if ever we do reach those targets. So that's 100% gain just to make that measure move from there. Interesting, interesting. To make sure my microphone's on. Oh, is that? Oh, you talking about? Is that real money? Are you talking about this? No, this is paper money. This is the paper trading thing over on TradingView. They give you like $100,000. I didn't know I blew it though. 0.000899. That wasn't just now, was it? Did I fat finger this a while back? I mean, I knew I put a PEPE trade in a little while ago, but I didn't know I bought 300. I didn't know I bought the whole frog. I'm going to be a PEPE paper millionaire or a deadbeat. One of the two. It's going to make me. You killed my equity, man. It still says my account balance is 172, but my equity is done. Oh my God, she's coming up. PEPE. Do it, PEPE. Save my life, PEPE. Gosh, fat fingered that one. We got whiff. Got a whiff of that. Trigger says, that's me with half PEPE. Sunda says she bought a big bag of BOME yesterday. Keep your fingers crossed for you. I got them crossed for you. Trigger says, I own like a third of it, half PEPE. Mark Truth, hey, welcome to stream. HTX has a lot more chart data on BOME, dog. HTX. I like chart data. Okay. And so we still don't really know exactly what happened there, but we could probably guess. Where does that go to? We pull that down to the 610, it puts us in the negative. We put you at 0. Where does that put us? Pretty much right in the same area. All right, I'll take that as it's holding at the 618. I think this, yeah. In this situation, when we've taken this move, we put it there at the 618. It takes us up to this 382 area, negative 382 bib area. That's 0.038. Possibility of 225% gains just up to that level alone. Of course, these other fibs right here. Great little targets. Should be right in the same price zones as what we had on the other, I believe. .017, .021. The really nice target sitting up here about 0.038, 0.039. Maybe that down just a little bit. 0.0388, that area. And I'm on the 1 hour chart here, right? And on this, you can draw a trend line, and technically we've got a breakout, just has no volume. So not looking for a big strong move just yet. Stochastics are kind of, they're getting a little heated. Well, this looks all right. We got little duck lips going on here. A little reversal or correct her. 180, I guess. I'd say it's at least coming up to the 100 movement average. That's 1.5 cents. It looks like it's going to struggle a little bit. But it does, I mean, in the beginning there, I think it'll be fine. And look at the 15. The only thing I'm seeing right now is just this support resistance flip that's kind of going to give it a headache there. It will probably get rejected off of this particular 200 moving average just because of this trend line. If it doesn't, if it breaks to the upside, then hey, man. But it likely, you know, have to have another go or two at that. but I would like to see some volume. That would help. Let's go check out dogwifhat. Got you over here at Binance. Started March 24th or March 5th. We'll just go to crypto.com. It doesn't give me the volume, but we get a lot of price data. Got a little tired there. She's been getting a little bit tired. She lost her trajectory. Is that a double top M pattern? I don't think so. I don't see the bearish divergence that would say to be worried about it as much as we probably should be. Elliot seems to think we got another wave of coming, baby. Elliot's calling this out. And this one, or this one. That's the thing with Elliott Wave. At a certain point, they just don't know anymore. They have to guess. That's okay. We have to kind of guess with fibs anyway. Is it going to hit here? Is it going to come back to this one? They're not exact, but they're kind of cool. Elliott suggests these two fib areas as being the targets, 364, 474. I will ride with that. Let me get you off of there, Elliott. What happened? These three moving averages are telling me this move is strong. And, you know, if we get a pullback, even retesting Lucy right here, even if it does that, still looks pretty dang good and juicy. I wonder if that might happen. Just a measure move from this last leg. Nothing solid. It's just it is getting weight, but overall it's got some strength to it. So bigger time frames here. There's some hidden bullish divergence saying that the trend wants to keep on. Although there might be one of them there pullbacks. Let's first look at this 0.5, the 50%, 1.9. And then at the 618 to see if those areas will kind of hold. If you see a bounce from there, confirmed bounce, make a higher high and higher low afterwards, then that would be a good sign to, hey, I think we're headed back up. We found a nice little bounce area, and that could take you back to these juicy little areas, 364, 475, and maybe even 440 right through there. Whiff, that would be cool. And we looked at TD, and we looked at Big Red. That's the one on my thumbnail. I heard George from Crypto RS mention this after it was just getting launched, and I thought, okay, it's early. I guess I'll take a little shot on that one. That's not it. That's TDX. I think we got to go Degen to track this one. But if we do, what is this? This is Corgi AI. Oh, look, we got Corgi AI. I was looking at this one earlier, I think. Was I? So before we get to TD, let's look at Corgi AI here on the 4 hour. It's a little shaky trend line. That looks a little bit better. Corgi AI 0.0024 may hold, but also looking at the bottom of this trend line 0.0021. Next target I would be looking at 0.005 and also 0.004. We're taking a look at TD. This is Big Red over on Avalanche. I just started down here and this is where we are. We're back to about that halfway mark.
Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I fit it up. Up in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up.
So I don't have all my normal tools here, but we can definitely play this little guy right here. Be the point -414 Fibonacci if I had it drawn up there. -382, right? I think it's technically -382. Where are you, price label? I lost you. I need you. I need you right now. I'm a Jonesing for you, baby. 0.00002809, and we're sitting at 5 zeros and 84.93. So we drop a 0 and gain a little. What would that look like? One of these days, I'll remember where all this stuff is. Oh, right. We get down to this low of 77.07. We're not there yet. We're at 84.93, but I kind of like 77.07. Looks like we're headed back that way. Fights its way up through there. That got maybe some nice gains. Even coming back up to the previous highs would be 150% gains. But if it makes it to the target, which mathematically it should, because, well, that's just what this is my fib strategy. 255%. Not bad. I'll do it, Big Red, because I'm already in you, baby. I hope I'm in profit. I can't remember. It's the problem doing things with dexes. Maybe I should do it through dex tools. There you go. Wow. You're not the sharpest knife in the door, are you there, Road Dawg? Get a little slurf, did you? A little slurf. So I guess since the guy screwed up and burnt the liquidity or LP or whatever, that maybe it's made it a little bit more fair. People like that, so now maybe they want to keep buying it. I don't know. I don't know the whole story on it, but it's making higher highs or higher lows anyway. It just needs to make a higher high than all these. Even just a higher high over this top of this channel would be pretty awesome. It's where I kind of see it trying to go is right over here. If I had to guesstimate and use the fibs and try to do all that stuff, she'd be saying somewhere around this, this here area. But I'd go for that 618. Anywhere around that trend line, 185 possible. Slurf. We're sitting at 85 cents right now, so it'd be like gaining about $1 going up there. So kind of cool. Nice little rounding shapes there. We likes that. That's pretty cool. I likes that. You also got this little thingy thing here going on. Tell me if you've seen this before. And it takes us right up of there. Good old dogecoin over here on Binance. Ooh, is that a double bottom? Ish. It's a nice little W looking kind of shape forming. I like that. I left my big old moving averages on here, but they're telling me a lot. I got the 800, the 666. They're both strong into the upside. It's the 200 on the 45-minute time frame. And the 360 looking a little downwardy. These got enough to straighten them out though. Let's go to a bigger time frame and really see what's going on. All right, so Doge, like another one we looked at earlier in the stream. It wasn't Doge, was it? It wasn't, or we wouldn't still have this up here. Oh my gosh, is that a 20-cent target that just got hit? Like, not just got hit, but did a 20-cent target actually get hit on Doge? Wow. Did we have that up there already? I can't remember. I would say that I wouldn't have a target. Here's a measure moving guide yet. I think it deserves some. I feel like we already did this. All right, so time to start all over. Maybe turn off these extra moving averages there. They could use a little help. They're working on it. It's above the daily 200 moving average. Can't get much more bullish than that, other than, you know, a bounce off of this area that's trying to bounce off of right now. That would be extremely bullish. And what it needs to do, retesting this trend line that it broke and getting ready to go to the upside, which would be around 23, maybe 28 cents. If you want to get crazy on it, I mean, just get crazy. Just get crazy. Just do it. Just start crazy. Put it up there. Got some confidence up a little bit in those areas. Bouncing off of a 618 in the trend line. Signs look good that, you know, may have to struggle with it a little bit, but it looks like we should get a bounce off of here. Don't want to see her break back into the pattern, but she could break down to the 50, wick there and wick back out, and that could be okay. I don't know. I only say that because the 9 looked like it's trying to cross the 21 on the daily at a kamikaze angle, like he wants to just bury it down in here. That's the only reason I'm saying that. However, the 1 hour saying, it's okay, baby, chill. I can handle it. I can handle this. I can double you right out of here. All right, well then double us right out of here. Doji. Got a little win. I got the airdrop, added to the airdrop when it fell down to not much, and then it started doing good and became a little bit more. So I guess memes are okay. I don't have a whole bunch in them, but a lot of it's grown, doubled, or something. So at least I'm not getting burned on them right now. Too bad anyway. So for Pepe, you blew up my account, Pepe. All my paper money, my paper monopoly money. So when are you coming back down here at the 0.001260 area, somewhere through there-ish? Retest this trend line. It kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like it. A lot of people will see this as a head and shoulder. I don't see a solid neckline there, and I see a higher right shoulder, but it doesn't matter. It plays to the downside. Play it as a channel. Play it as a channel. You're probably going to do pretty good anyway because it kind of comes. This is going to come down here. There we go for win. A little bit of a drawback for win. Kind of sucks. I don't think we looked at SHIB. It's been a minute on this chart anyway. I don't know. Need to take a zoom out. Okay, so target at 5610 is what we're hoping for. Currently on the daily, we're getting a nice little pullback. Ooh, you might be coming back down to this area about 1782, SHIB. You've been there before. I would probably be tempted to maybe look at, or you could just hang out at the 618. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see you not break below that 618. If you can do that, baby, then our target is actually just a little bit above our 618. That would be 60.73. We're at 25.26 right now. But if you can also do this, you want to play that little guy. It takes us right up there. And amazing just how that works. Look, right from that 618. It does it. It's symmetrical, baby. Symmetrical. So even if you don't have your fib and in a pinch, just always put it to the bottom of the price and you should get a fair little play there. Pert near cool. I think fibbed SHIB 2405. Let's see if we can get that little baby to hold. If not, ooh, 17, 16 in that area might be coming up next. Joe says, love and tea. Hey, I appreciate that, Joe. Means a lot coming from you. It does. Haven says, Jupiter Perp's LP coin just hit its limit. You can't buy it. What? Just hit its limit. You can't buy it but can still swap for it. I've got some of that, and I thought I bought a little bit more today. Sometimes those swaps confuse me. Sometimes they don't always go through. Curious about that. And it was the LP, yeah. What's that? Ow. Which token is that? Oh, come on now. Takes you a minute, come on. That's JLP. You probably said. Why are you not finding you in crypto? Well, there you. What in the world? Crypto. All right. Well, fine then, mister.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam.
Take that.
Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours.
So it's 241 right now?
Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it. Fairly strong, they solid. For them empty my pocket.
Dang, they look strong. I like that. So if I'm understanding this token right, you get some kind of cutback or something about the exchange fees or something. That's why I wanted in on it. That's the whole reason I wanted a Uniswap, was to get some of those exchange fees. And somewhere over time, I forgot that they offered that. I thought, why are we in this anyway? It was because they were supposed to do that from the start and never did. And they should. Security or not, I think we're in a whole different asset, and being able to take an asset and have it to do something positive and make money, I don't think should be berated. A lot what we're looking for. It looks to me like she's got some more upside to come. JLP. So I need to do a little bit more research on how this token works, though, especially in light of what you just said. You can still swap for it, but you can't buy it. So yeah, I really don't know the whole story on it, but I do have some because I saw it as being a good opportunity. So 275, somewhere through that area. I can't find my little price thing. Looks good. All right, I give up. Price label. Price label. And we got that little guy happening right there too, kind of telling us. Come here. So we're in that area. Getting lazy with my fibs. 267, 268, 278, something like that. Well, I just betting 50, 60% gains. You want to go and give me 17, 18? What's wrong with you? Come on, you got to break it to the upside and go to $5. That's what you need to do, Jupiter Perps. I'm just telling you. Why stop at 5? Make it 10. Let's go. Haven says 70% of the fees come back to the holders. I thought it was something like that. That sounds cool. Haven says it might give special airdrop rewards as well, but no guarantees. That would be cool too. I like the airdrops. Legitimate airdrops. Let's see. Let's take a look at, this is one. Ladies. I'm not in ladies, but she is one of the hot ones. If I can find you against $1, I'm just going to TradingView. Ladies, over on a lot MexC. Nice. I like that. Of course, that just kind of tells us where we might be coming back to touch, or might not, might be a little bit above it, may have already done it. But they got this thing with this Elliott wave, okay? And I think it's interesting because you have a 1 wave, a 2 is your down, you have a 3, which is supposed to be one of the bigger moves of the whole sequence. But in order for this to qualify, its return, the 4 wave, has to come down, but it can't touch this one. They can't overlap at all. If they do, it disqualifies it. So it reminds me of a situation like that where maybe it won't necessarily come back and just totally support resistance flip this. Maybe, you know, we're part of a bigger wave structure here, trying to get to the bigger side there. So I'm just saying, don't expect it to come back and touch that. We got a 21 moving average right there too. That would be what I'd be looking for. It's Moku Cloud says, baby, I'm ready to rock and roll. 19,871 might be, you know, the cheapest price that you get me for a little while. That's all I'm saying. This does look like it could be possibly one of those little Elliott applicable. Oh, Elliott already says he topped out. Screw you, Elliott. Your thought. What are you counting here? Me and Elliott don't always agree, but he knows more about Elliott wave than I do, so I have to. Well, he came up with it. It's his thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it most of the time. That's janky as all get up. I mean, technically, yes, it's correct. We'll keep it up there for that. So that it will definitely give us an area of resistance to look for right there. I guess we're back to doing the old fibby fib thing, and it's the same old trick, people. That's the same old trick. It might be a little different on this one because this one's getting kind of spiky spike. Yet, no, it's not. It looks like it would be an illusion, but it keeps coming up to my negative 3.825. That always amazes me. It's like it knows. All right, so that is that. These are pretty freaking reliable. These AB equals CD patterns. If you're not familiar with it, is that what I forgot to put up here? Oh, me. It is. The patternsite.com is where all this juicy alpha comes from, or at least most of it. I try to get it as accurate as I can, but there's an AB equals CD. And they call it a bearish one, which I think is kind of interesting because it doesn't look like it's bearish. But then you look at the bullish one and you think, well, that looks bearish. And I think usually it's because they tend to break to the other side, but I'm reading more and more about this, and he says, yeah, don't stake too much on that. They can continue in the same direction pretty easily. So, but it's basically, that's it. It can fall on a fib. You got to measure move. This is what you see some of the people doing. They just don't realize that's what they're doing, that they call it a cup and handle when it's really a higher high, higher low. But if I show you this and then you watch other people do it, you say, oh, yeah, Bukowski, AB equals CD move. So tell me if you've never seen anybody do this. We'll just flag it out. We'll take our measure move. And there we go. $58,000 to the upside. That's basically what's going on right there. Just to break it down for you technically, to let you know, it's not really a cup and handle. It's not. But bless your heart for trying. What it is a possible sports resistance flip to the upside. Guys, I think I knocked out everything but POPCAT. And I like the name of that one. I like POPCAT though. I like the way it sounds. It's fun to say. POPCAT. 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 Still waiting for this, yeah. So I took a little measure move from these little symmetrical triangles and I say, yeah, don't trust them. Sure enough, don't trust it. Look what it did. Look what it did. That's a perfect example of what I call the rabbit run from a symmetrical triangle. I'm breaking to the upside. No, I'm coming all the way back down here. Oh God, it's over. This will, if you're an emotional trader, you do not want to get caught up with the cement. Stay away from the symmetrical triangle. If they do like this and you're new, gosh, yes, they will wreck you. They will wreck anybody that's not new. They're unpredictable. They're unreliable. This is what they do. I can't stand them myself, but yet the standard thing to do is take the measure move to the upside, and I always like, I don't like it. I just don't like it. And so now you see how the upside plays out. Not very good on these. So after they go a little bit, then you can kind of reevaluate and see what else you got. Of course, I always like to keep up with them where we were. Tells me where we could be going, where we probably are going. So maybe one more little lick down, retest the 200 moving average right here. I'm just going to mark it. 10.7 cents possibly coming. Unless it just gets frisky and decides to reclaim all this. I'm not going to bitch about it. Hey, this measure move could be off a little bit. But not written in stone. Oh man, so that was that great pattern that plays until it doesn't, and the first warning sign that you get is you're not quite making that higher high, not quite touching that. And that's saying, oh, this pattern's starting to get a little tired. We got to start looking for some other things. I don't know. There's all kinds of, and then you kind of identify, I don't know, you don't have to do this. I can't stand, I have to play with the line. So, POPCAT could be coming to the downside before making it back to the upside. Let's figure out the downside before we try to figure out the upside. Joe says, A, B, C, D. Remember, what goes up will come down. What goes down will go up. Keep it simple. Exactly, it does. Amen. Sugar says, I keep forgetting to check for new airdrops. I do too. I'm coming. I don't know. After Satoshi VM thing came out, I don't know. That just kind of did it in for me trying to farm airdrops. I'm like, screw it. I don't even want to mess with testnets anymore. I don't know. That kind of did me. I check in on, I got the link over in the Telegram group. It's a Twitter account that does pretty good for keeping up with the Cosmos airdrops. He's keeping up with some other airdrops too. Something glide, but I like to keep up with him. He's got some pretty good alpha. See if I can find that. Don't remember. I do have the link posted over in the Degens section over in the Telegram group though. All right guys, so I went through every little list, every little meme cone on my list that I had. BABYGRok looks interesting according to Tokenmetrics. $10 million market cap, maybe something to look into. I'm taking a chance on bigred. I've had PEPE for a little. I've had a little bit of PEPE, not much. I've had SHIB for a while, and Floki for a while, which Floki did me good. I just happened to buy it at a bottom, and I'm like, okay, Floki. So meme coins, they are what they are. WIF has been doing all right. The only one that I think that actually is just still burning me is ANALOS or ANALOS. I think it's technically ANALOS as a meme. And she's not making me happy at all. But maybe we're making a big juicy double bottom if I'm patient with it. Maybe we'll get this juicy little butt cheek over here. The toilet paper. And then maybe that will give me some hopium to get up to about 0.005, maybe reach this little target at 0.0006, but, or maybe it will just die on me and never be anything. Oh well. She's in a pool with Solana, not doing very well. Can't win them all with the meme game, but It is interesting. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. That's all I got for you tonight. I will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow night. And maybe a surprising another day show this week. Undecided. Don't know. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope it's been informative. I hope we learned a little thing. Hope we got to look at some meme coins, get a feel for what's going on. The market's just a little bit down. It's a good time to start looking at some of the coins that you want to put into your bags, refill your bags on, because they're kind of cheap. And soon, within the next 6 to 8 weeks, I don't know, within the next 12 weeks, hopefully, we're going to be riding this train, looking back and saying, woo, number went up, baby. It's looking good. You're on the right side. You're in crypto at the right time. And be grateful, because you are blessed. You're truly blessed with this opportunity to change your life, your family's life right now, what we're giving in crypto. And I'm just blessed to be able to here to help you avoid the pitfalls that I made and just add whatever I can add. You grab what you grab from there you put together your own toolbox. I got some tools that I just kind of share. That's all I do. We just hang out for free because nobody else wants to listen to me talk crypto all day except for you guys. That's why you're so cool. See you tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. God bless you and keep God in your life.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was by your
Good night, Johnny boy.
Basic bullets.